Are you ready to grow your business and you don't know how? You're in the right spot. I'm Debbie Shadid, and you're listening to the Women's Business Success Show. I teach women how to grow their business by stripping away any confusion of how to get more clients and how to make more profit. If you're stuck, this podcast is for you. I've got simple strategies and I share shortcuts for you to grow your business without the drama and the doubt. Now let's get started. Welcome to the podcast. In today's episode 59, we're going to be talking about the business dating game. I'm going to be talking to you about how you bring in clients. But before we get started, I want to invite you to join me on this journey for the next 28 days. I'm going to be walking you through the book, The Magic. I'm going to be here to provide daily accountability to keep you going because I think this is really important and I genuinely believe this could transform your business. So the book, The Magic, is written by author Rhonda Byrne, and she is the author who wrote The Secret, who did the movie The Secret. She's got several other books. And what I want to say is if you've watched The Secret and you're not crazy about it, or if you're not fully in line with the law of attraction, don't worry. This book is just about gratitude. She walks us through a deep look at being grateful every single day. Over a course of 28 days, Rhonda offers daily reminders to have gratitude for the things that we're surrounded by and often the things we take for granted. It's so good to focus on what we have instead of what we lack. I have taken this process and been through it and journaled about it every day. It only takes a few minutes a day, and there are some key things that you will gain from it every day. I have looked at some of the lessons and really decided to find gratitude in some things that I was annoyed with and in some areas that I thought were problematic in my own business and in my own life. So I can see a different perspective when I look at things with an attitude of gratitude. Now, I know you guys have heard this before. It is possible, though, to find more good in the world when you really are focused on it. So I'm inviting you to grab the book and the link to the Facebook group where I'm going to be sharing about this every day are in the show notes. Now, if you don't know where the show notes are and you've never been there, just stop this episode right now. Scroll down past where you see the image for this episode and you'll find the show notes. You can click on a link, order the book, and also join the Facebook group. I am going to be doing a quick little 5-minute video every day just to keep you accountable. This process is very impactful if you can do it daily. And so I'm going to be there to cheer you on. Also, it's going to be a great place for everybody to share their key takeaways on each day of the things that they are most grateful for. And of course, I want to have gratitude in your life, but I also really want you to focus on what you can have gratitude in your business, because I'm looking for ways to fuel your business success. And this is one of the ways you can do it. All right, in today's episode, The Dating Game, I'm going to walk you through what a sales funnel is. Now, hold on before you click off this podcast, because you're saying this sounds not good. I don't want to talk about a sales funnel. I want to help you understand what it actually is. Maybe you've heard it and maybe you haven't, but in the podcast today, I'm going to explain what a sales funnel is for your business, why it matters to you, and how you can think of it as the dating game to attract more clients. My goal is always to help you make the marketing process and the process of sales fun for you. So let me give you the definition of a sales funnel. I found this one online. A sales funnel is a step-by-step process that allows you to bring your potential clients one step closer to your offer, to your service, or to your product. A sales funnel ultimately brings your people to a buying decision through the series of marketing actions like automated emails, videos, articles, and a lot of other things that I'll talk to you about today. So that's what a sales funnel is. If you guys imagine a funnel, all the people come in at the top. What I want you to do when I teach about this funnel is I want you to basically filter out the people that are not your ideal clients. And then at the bottom of the funnel where it's narrow, we're going to bring just the people that are meant for you through that funnel. But I'm going to help you remember about a sales funnel by talking about it like it's a dating game. So You know how this goes. You want this guy or you want this gal to pay attention to you. And you're thinking now it's your job to ultimately get a date. You want to attract the perfect person, this one that you're going to have so much fun with. You also want to attract the person who will spend the kind of money that you deserve on this date, like the ultimate date. That's the kind of person that you want to attract. And to do this, you have to make this person aware of you. You have to pique their interest. It's like saying, hey, look over here, look at me, right? Then you have to create a desire for you. You want to get them to look at you. Then you want them to pay attention to you, right? You want to tease them a little bit. You want to get them really intrigued and interested in you. Now, I know you guys have done this. This is what we're doing with our clients. You want them to take action. In other words, you want them to become engaged with you, engaged in a conversation, booking an appointment with you, whatever it is, asking you out on a date. And then once you're talking to them, you're going to turn on the charm. And when you turn on the charm, that's when you're going to bring in this person that really wants you really badly, and they're going to purchase from you. So that's the analogy of the dating game of building a business funnel. So I want to stop for a moment and mention that I'm going to outline these details in a super simple way. We don't have time to hammer out all the details. We do this in my program, and this takes time. But here are 5 steps to any sales funnel. The first step is awareness, like just getting people to notice you, right? Just to know who you are. The second step is interest. You want to create interest. This would be in many different ways, which I'll discuss here in just a minute. Then you want to create desire, right? That's the next level of interest. It's that higher engagement is the next one. You want to engage them. You want to engage the guy or the gal or your consumer with you. And then finally, you want them to purchase or to ask you out on the date. You need to think about each of these stages in your own business. Every product you have requires a different funnel idea. Now remember, we want to keep this simple: awareness, interest, desire, engage, and purchase. Just like every person you want to attract, you have to attract them with a different approach. This is why I'm saying with every product that you sell, you'll want to attract them through a different approach. Once you have the 5 steps outlined that I've just discussed with you, then what you need to do is you'll need to see where you fit those 5 steps for that particular product into a marketing opportunity. And I'll talk to you about that. Hold on. There is so much to consider. Now, when you meet a guy on Match.com, he or she, I should say, already knows about you. They've already seen you. They've read about you. They have looked and researched you, right? They've already looked through everybody else and they've decided on you. This is completely different than if you just meet somebody in line at a coffee shop, right? The amount of information that you give them is different. This is why your approach is going to be different depending on the kind of sales funnel that you are going to be marketing in. So what are the kind of places that are actually sales funnels where you want to create this 5-step process where you can reach clients? One of them is networking. So you're going to go to a networking event, and again, you're going to apply all 5 of those principles. How do you get awareness? How do you create interest? How do you create desire? How do you engage? And how do you get someone to purchase? This would be the same thing on social media. On each social media platform, it's going to be different. Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, and Instagram all will be different. If you go to a show, an event, if you have referrals, if you do paid ads, webinars, your website, all of these places have a different funnel approach. Facebook groups, LinkedIn, YouTube. There are so many places that I'm not going to mention all of them, but you guys can understand each one of those will require a different approach. And they require a different approach because they require something different. Maybe some of those places require photos. Maybe some of them require video. Maybe some of them require good copy. The copy is what you say about your business, the words that sell. Maybe some of those places require testimonials and references, examples of your work. The extra details that that particular marketing marketplace needs. Maybe you need email follow-up. Maybe you need text message follow-up. There are so many different kinds of items that you can do on each marketing platform to attract your ideal guy, your ideal client in this dating game. I want to remind you that the courting process, like getting the person through the dating process, getting them interested in you, getting them to ask you out on a date, sometimes can take a long time. I mean, sometimes you could be interested in a guy for a long time. You might meet someone and they might not be sold on you yet. And so you need to keep following up. This is the exact same thing with your business. I hear this all the time, you guys, where somebody has met somebody a long time ago, a couple years ago. They ran into somebody, they shared about their business, they had a discovery call, they had a consultation, and it was a no at that time. And then the next thing you know, 2 years later, they contact you and they're ready to make a purchase. So you never know how long the courting process is, and that's why you need to stay engaged. So for reference, the average follow-up sequence via email after someone reaches out to you and has a consultation or has a discovery call or whatever that engagement is 7 to 12 emails, you guys, spread out over a course of several weeks. That's just the average. And I want to tell you, I have clients that I have worked with for several years that have read all my emails, that have listened to all the podcasts, that have been my webinars, that have been my workshops, all the things. And then it takes that long before they finally say, I'm in a place now where I'm ready to work with Debbie. So take some time this week. Map out the process for every single product or service, every single thing that you do, every single piece that you package that you sell in your business or service that you provide. And then think about each one of the marketing avenues. So you take those 5 steps of awareness, interest, desire, engage, and purchase. And you look at that for, product A, and you think about, what does my sales funnel need to look like on Instagram for that product? How do I engage that person and get them to purchase through this funnel on Instagram? What would this same product funnel, sales funnel, look like if I was at a networking event? What would the sales funnel look like if I was at a show? Each one of those is going to be different. So I want you to really take that CEO approach to your selling right now, and I want you to step through all of those 5 steps in each of the platforms. Make sure that you are considering your very best client that you take through this process, because your very best client is the one that's going to spend the money with you, right? They're the ones that actually buy. Once you have the process in place, then you have to move on to the next step, and that is assessing. I know I keep saying this over and over, you guys, and I'm going to continue to remind you that awareness and assessing, that is everything in your business. So if that person is a no, and the guy says, no, I'm not asking you out on a date, then what you do is you assess what happened. You assess why the client said no, why you didn't get them from the interest stage to the desire stage, to the engage stage, and to the purchase stage. What happened? Why weren't they interested in you? So you want to look at that carefully. If they're a yes, you also want to zone in and find out what worked. You guys can ask your clients when they purchase from you, where along the way did we get connected? What were you most interested in? What was it that I said that got you, on to the next step? Go ahead and ask your clients. People are always sharing with me where they found me, what they were enticed with, because I ask them so I know what to do next time. Always, always, always. This is the vital step in creating faster growth in your business. This allows you to shift things in your business so that you can reach your goal. All right, you guys. So again, think about the sales funnel process, all the ways you want to network, all the places that you want to market your business, and all the types of products that you have. And think about that in regards to your ideal client, what they need to know from you to go from just meeting you, awareness, interest, desire, engage, and purchase. All right, last thing I want to mention, you guys, I am so excited about this 28-day journey with you through the book, The Magic 28 Days of Us Being Focused on Gratitude. Oh my gosh, you guys, look, when you are grateful for all the things, Even for the dollars, individual dollars that you've made in your business, you know what happens? Like attracts like, right? What you think about, you bring about. We know this in the life coaching business. This is what I help my clients with when we life coach. We help them learn how to see what thoughts are creating the results that they want in their business and in their life. And so this gratitude journey for 28 days is going to be just one way for you guys to get reconnected with the things that you should be grateful for, all the things that you should be grateful for. You guys, I am grateful for you. So I look forward to meeting you in the Facebook group. Thanks again, and have an amazing week. Bye-bye. All right, my friends, that is it. Now it is up to you. I want you to take the strategies. I want you to go implement them so you can grow your business, skip the overwhelm and the doubt. Until next time, bye-bye.